Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my anime journal. It's not a VTuber this time because for some reason the software just is being annoying today. But anyway, we're starting out. Oh yeah, and I did have my VTuber streaming debut yesterday, which was good to do. No one showed up, but I wasn't really expecting anyone to. But yeah, at least that's a thing, project that I have ongoing now. Um, Yeah, we're starting out with this anime, Spogomi, World Cup Exhibition Match Hen, um, which is interesting. So it's about collecting garbage. It is a sports anime, so it's competitive, and they even have teams from like different countries and stuff, which is cool. Um, and apparently, like, there is an actual sport of just collecting garbage. I've never heard of it anywhere else. Um, I doubt they in this universe. They say it is as popular as soccer, and yet we definitely do not have a World Cup. We don't have countries bidding on it, and it's like, oh yeah, we can do the best garbage Olympics. That's definitely not gonna happen. Um, but in their universe, they say in the near future, that is how things are, but not in ours. Um, but yeah, so it's they pick up garbage. Also, like the characters themselves are not particularly interesting. Um, like they're good enough, but not like crazy. Um, Also, there is a lack of pretty boys who love each other, which is something all sports anime deserve. But so if you watch sports anime for that, then unfortunately this will not be adequate. Um, and just given the very fact that it's only 28 minutes, kind of puts it as a disadvantage as a sports anime, just because there's not really enough time to really get invested in the competition or in the characters or in really much of anything. Um, However, just for being a silly anime about collecting garbage competitively and them getting like super into it and really, because they do treat it as an actual competition. They're not just doing it kind of for fun. But um, it's funny. I guess it's a PSA, like a public service announcement kind of thing. Which as that, it's not bad, but it's it's not amazing. After that, I watched and We was interesting. Um, where it's Hanwha Eagles. Um, the Hanwha Eagles campaign was created. Oh, the Hanwha Eagles campaign. Interesting. To make children from multicultural families can enjoy baseball without prejudice. So it's only like a minute and a half, but it's about yeah, like yeah, prejudice. Just being being able to be comfortable in your own skin, and it's it's kind of cool. Yeah, like I like it as a concept. I think they did a good job of it. Like the animation looks cool. The story is uh, heartwarming. It's nice. It's cute. Um, like it's not long, but it's cute. It's just nice, and it has a nice image, a nice message to tell against racism and stuff, which I guess must be a problem. Well, I guess it's a problem everywhere, but like Hanwha is Hanwha Korean? Hanwha sounds like a Korean. Yeah, in South Korea. Um, so yeah, it's cool. But watch it. I mean, it's only a minute. Like you might as well watch it. But yeah, it's a cool little animation. Um, After that, I watched Tokyo 2020 Olympics commercials. Oh god, there were eight of them, weren't there? Why were there eight of them? Um, yeah, so this was they had like these mascots and they oh right, these are the Olympic and Paralympic games. These seem to be more like a lot of them were for the Paralympic games. Um, but yeah, they just have like their mascots. Why is it what? why, why is there a baby shark anime? This is unrelated. Well, it's somewhat related. Oh, it is Korean. Um, but I had no idea. Okay, so yeah, Baby Shark does show up in this anime, um, and apparently there is also a whole TV anime about Baby Shark. Why does this exist? It is and there's oh no, Baby Shark's picture. What? There's 54 episodes. Oh no. Why? Why? I don't think that's translated or what? There's a movie too. I know there's a second one. Oh god. Uh oh why is this a thing? Oh no. Okay, so we learned something new today. But anyway, yeah, these commercials they weren't great. There's also I feel like eight was too many. Like they're a little repetitive, but they're also just not very well done. Not very entertaining. They just show off the mascots mostly. Like they don't really get you hyped up for the Olympics. It's just like here's our mascot. Here's him doing this thing. Here's the other one. Here's him doing something else. So there's only like three mascots, and they just kind of shuffle them around, and it's like oh okay now this one's doing this thing. Hooray! It's just not very interesting. And after that, I watched Pari Nezumi Kun. A hedgehog for the first time in history is a professional baseball player. Or is it? I don't think any of you can answer this question, but why does this exist? Why is this a thing? Um, yeah, this is also another short. It's 3 minutes, or no, 3 episodes of 1 minute. So I guess 3 minutes, or maybe a little longer than 3 minutes. But still, it's garbage. Um, and yeah, it's just it's a hedgehog, and he plays baseball. Well, why? I don't know. He just feels like it. Um, maybe the team was just had to reach a quota of non-white players, and it's like, oh, where can we find one? Oh, perfect, this hedgehog will do. Get some diversity in there. um, but yeah, okay. After that, I watched Nude Batter Tetsuo, an independent production by Takashi Taniguchi. It is very bad. Oh yeah, this one was like disgusting too in terms of animation. It genuinely looks just awful. Oh of course, this is by the same guy who did Trapcoon and did Pikataro no Lullaby. Um oh and Yodo no Ona. Oh wow. So this guy just does all masterpieces. Um and so it's his style, so that makes sense. And so it looks awful. There's no real story or anything either. It's just weird. Um, I don't know. It's not something I would recommend to anyone. After that, I watched Pulsar Clay, technically gypsum animation. What? What? Oh, oh, this thing. Gypsum animation set to a beat with robots, sci-fi motif. Oh, alligators, human arms. That thing. Oh God, why is this a thing? Um, yeah, yeah, this exists. So it's a pulsar. It's just like, yeah, pulsing stuff, and it's a bunch of weird images, and it's garbage, and I don't know. I didn't like it. Um, After that, I guess it's one of those things that like seems cool as like a science experiment, but isn't really good as an anime. Um, after that, I watched Bulsajo Robot Phoenix King, or Defenders of Space. It is horrible. Um, what? Phoenix bought Phoenix King Ronin Mecha 2. Why is it 2? Is there a first Ronin Mecha? Is there like a prequel to this Ronin Mecha? And I can't find one. Um so yeah, I don't know why it's called 2. But I guess someone thought it would be a good idea to call it the second one of I don't know what. Um, Phoenix King is identical to a Diaclone toy number 10 fire engine. Later became Inferno of Star Wars. This is the earliest animated version of said toy. Oh, that's great. Um, Well, I mean, South Korea has never really been well known for its ability to resist knocking off foreign products. So that makes total sense. Um, Especially in the 80s, they did a lot of rip-offs in the 80s. And the 70s as well. Not as much in the 90s, or we're past that. But yeah, Phoenix King. This was a thing. It's bad. I think this. I'm pretty sure this one had a dub too, which is exactly what everyone wanted. Because dubs, especially dubs of bad anime, tends to be really bad, and then it makes it even better, which is a good thing. Um, oh yeah, it is an interesting thing. If you have like the, I guess, fire truck um mecha thing. Um yeah, so Korean bootleg anime. But yeah, it's I wouldn't say I recommend it, but at the same time, if you like really terrible 80s and 70s Korean animated movies, especially mecha ones that are like rip-offs of other anime or other properties, then I'd recommend it. It's definitely if what's that one? Three Iron Musketeers. That one was great as well. Or Golden Iron Man. Um, or what was it? Taekwon V and Diatron 5. Yeah, all of these things are terrible. They're all knockoffs of other things, but yeah, it's terrible in a good way at least. Um, After that, I watched Gosek Utsu Kushiki Kaibutsu wa Konton no Sen wo Shimiru, which is it's just a recap episode. It's not very interesting. Also not very long. After that, I watched Romantic Killer, which is actually a good show. I liked Romantic Killer. Um, a lot of people did. Um, Also, it is interesting that this is a shonen reverse harem. That is not common. The only other one I remember is what was it called? Inux Boku SS. I don't know if Inux Boku SS was necessarily a harem, but it at least had like a female protagonist and multiple um, pretty boys who were around her and possibly friends. Which and like not as many girls. Which is important. Because say like this one, there are other female characters, but there's not a huge amount of them, and they're not particularly important. And even like Riri, her like familiar. I don't know gender. Riri, I guess. I think Riri is technically a female, but like she can change into a boy if she feels like it. Like it just at will. It's just like I feel like being a boy now, and she just becomes a boy. Um, I don't know if that was a spoiler, but it's not. It's a romance anime, especially some first harem. She just kind of keeps acquiring new boys around her, um, which is Riri's point. Or Riri or Lily, I guess. I think she calls her Lily in the actual translations. Riri or Lily or whatever. Let's just call her Lily because that's easier to pronounce. Um, yeah, but Lily just feels like Anzu, our protagonist, is deserves more love than she has, but also just feels like she isn't really trying. And in fact, she's kind of deliberately avoiding romance. That she likes playing video games and likes sweets and doesn't really like. Well, she's not gay, but she's just not a fan of romance. That she'd just rather do something else. That she kind of sees it as like a waste of time. Um, but she is definitely like if she had to get one of the other, she would prefer a boyfriend if she was like forced, um, but she'd just rather not. Um, and yeah, Lily's whole job, for some reason, it's kind of like magical girl kind of thing where it's like, oh, there's just this magical entity who has this specific goal, and why does it have this specific goal? I don't know. It's just assigned it. Maybe there's just millions of these little things that are sent out to fix people with depressing love lives, and she's just one of Lily was just the one assigned to answer. I don't know. But yeah, Lily forces Anzu to get boys, and she manipulates the world in ways that end up with Anzu, um, just kind of like casually acquiring more boys to be around. Um, Again, I'm not gonna spoil like who these boys are, um, but they are most of them are boys who are already no it's like but yeah, like Lily does like manipulate things, but it's not like she's created boys to fall in love with her. It's that she just kind of changes the cards to make it so that these boys end up falling in love with her, and or at least end up allowing her to realize that they are in love with her, because sometimes it's just like, oh, I had no idea. And part of that was just because she was playing video games all the time and didn't care. Um, but um, I think overall it's a fun series. It's and it is because it is shonen, it's kind of a unique take on it. Because like yeah, like Anzu is the protagonist, um, but because it's made for guys, it's she's not really like an audience surrogate, like the like a reverse harem would normally have. Like it's not like as the person reading the manga, you think, "Oh, I wish I was Anzu." And this is so nice to imagine myself in this situation because you're a dude and you wouldn't want to be around a bunch of pretty boys who are all in love with you. Um, Instead, it's just a fun story to be like, oh, yeah, here's this girl who is clearly inadequate at romance, and here now she's just thrown into having to deal with um, having way too much romance in her life, um, which is fun to watch her struggle with this. And and it's just there's like a lot of comedy as well. Like, it is pretty heavy on the comedy. Like it's kind of made as a comedy show. Um, but yeah, and it has pretty good comedy. Um, Cause yeah, it's just made to probably made to make fun of the reverse harem genre, but also just to have like a fun spin on it. And Anzu is like likable enough. Um, like she's, I mean, is she an interesting character? Like, not like crazy unique. She's just unique to have as the protagonist. Um, Actually, this kind of show. But yeah, it's fun, and also yeah, her men, the boys that fall in love with her, they're fun characters as well, and they have interesting situations they end up in, and things just kind of obviously because of Lily's powers, things kind of go Lily's way, even when Anzu resents that. Um, yeah, it's fun. And I'd recommend it. It's also interesting that it is a Netflix anime, like a Netflix original. That's the only place it aired, which is interesting because a lot of the Netflix original anime are just garbage. So it's nice to have a good one again. I did. There have been some Netflix anime that are good, but it seems like they have more misses than hits lately. So it's good to have a positive one again. Um, and finally, we have Chaos Child episode 0. And this is the recap of Chaos Child. I aired of episode 1 of. Oh, Chaos Head. Oh, it's a Chaos Head. Chaos Child episode 0 is a recap of Chaos Head. That makes sense. Um, was it good though? No. I mean, it's not like Chaos Child or Chaos Head were good, so of course it's not good. Like, how could it be? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again next time, and hopefully next time have my VTuber software working a bit better. Anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.